Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a todos. Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome to a community dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shear, and I am the Spiritual Director and Founding Minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to join us for the Zoom meeting live, please contact me for the link and password. Today is Sunday, January 2nd, 2022. Happy New Year to everyone and Feliz Años Nuevo. Our annual theme for this year is Living Everyday Wonder. And the topic for this month, as well as for this week, is also Living Everyday Wonder. Two suggested books for reading this month are Ordinary Wonder by Charlotte Jacob Beck and What's in the Way is the Way by Mary O'Malley. We open each week with a spiritual practice called affirmative prayer, also known as spiritual mind treatment. It's a powerful tool and a practical tool that helps to shift our consciousness so that we are open and available to accept all the good that is already present in our life. It aligns our thoughts with all good. So let's move into today's service with intention, as we do each week, from a reading from the Creative Thought magazine. And today I'll be reading from January 3rd, 2014. Spiritual mind treatment is always done in the first person. So I invite you to gently close your eyes and take these words as your own, if you so choose. I have complete awareness that there is principle of perfection, an invisible presence within me that externalizes itself for me and through me in every activity of my life. I am one with this living presence, and all that it is, I am. Through the power of this indwelling spirit, I am uplifted, blessed, and transformed by the renewing of my mind. I do everything with a renewed sense of reliance upon the law of mind in action, knowing that I am guided into right action and right knowing. I am living a God-centered life. All of my activities are blessed with success and fulfillment. I let go of false ideas of fear, doubt, and confusion. I choose faith in divine intelligence, which is always available for me and acts through me as prosperity, joy, and peace. With gratitude for this ever-expanding awareness of truth, I enter into the silent knowing. The one within me creates this revelation through me. That which is the nature of God is who I am. I release my word to this one, and so it is. And that was originally submitted by Reverend Loretta Brooks from New York, New York. And so let's together review our purpose, vision, and mission statements. We have a grand purpose each week, and that is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. We do this by means of our vision, which is to educate and support each other so we can create the life we desire that works for us right now. And this is supported by our mission, which is to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And so once again, I'd like to welcome everyone. Please know that we honor all faiths and all traditions. So no matter which path you are on, know that you are welcome here. Here we teach a philosophy, and it's called The Science of Mind. It's a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom, and we offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth, such as our opening spiritual mind treatment. And as I mentioned, we honor diversity in all aspects. so that we can see and appreciate the great oneness that already exists everywhere and within everyone. When Dr. Ernest Holmes founded this teaching in the 1920s, he had studied both Eastern and Western spiritual texts to create the science of mind, which focuses on the use of thoughts and this powerful thing called the mind. When asked to provide a concise definition of the science of mind teaching, he replied that it is a correlation of laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and aspirations. Each week, we offer a service with an inspirational message. And we are now meeting on Sunday at noon at Winston's Bar and Grill, Calle Peru, number 1231, right next door to the Shell gas station. So hang out with us after the service for good food and great conversation with like-minded people. If you have any questions or comments, you can post them online wherever it is that you are watching the replay, or send me a direct email and I'll be sure to respond. I'd like to open with this quote today. If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. There's a whole lot of wonder going on around us. It is life. And when we are curious, we make direct contact with it. Spiritual living doesn't just happen on the meditation cushion or on Sunday mornings. Spiritual living is a way of life that happens every moment of every day. It is applying spiritual tools and principles to every area of our lives on a regular and consistent basis, a daily basis. And when we do so, life flows easier, choices are clearer, and seeming miracles are everyday occurrences. There is a wonder in every day just waiting for us to live it. It is in our daily life that we encounter the divine. The wonder of spirit is everywhere. We can't escape it because we are inseparable from it. It is our truest essence. And when we become conscious of it and live our awareness of it, our daily experiences become opportunities for transformation and for our individual and collective evolution. It seems that it was just last year that we were watching the calendar roll over from the year 1999 to 2000. That's 22 years ago. That's enough time to raise another child. Perhaps I am that child that I have been raising from a different perspective. There is only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect, and that life is my life now. Our declaration of principles state that this one manifests itself in and through all creation, but it is not absorbed by its creation. The manifest universe is the body of God. It is the logical and necessary outcome of the infinite self-knowingness of God. Ernest Holmes said this in the Science of Mind textbook. That which today seems to us supernatural, after it is understood, will be found spontaneously natural. And Eckhart Tolle, in The Power of Now, said, it is not uncommon for people to spend their whole life waiting to start living. Perhaps I waited another 21 years. Many of us go through the motions of daily life, unaware of the beauty that surrounds us and is within us. We wait for something spectacular or rare to inspire us. Something spectacular has already inspired us. It has already breathed life into us, and it continues to breathe us, maintaining and sustaining us with every breath. I don't miss the cold winters back home, but I do miss the beauty of Mother Nature in the snow-covered trees, the sparkling, fresh fallen snow on the ground that glitters like a million diamonds, and the contrast of the clear blue skies next to the white-capped mountains. The beauty can be captured in photos, but there is nothing like being in nature to see this beauty is truly all around us. But what about the human beauty that is also all around us? We see it in the smile of a playful child, in the faces of strangers walking past us. And we also notice it in ourselves and in our friends and loved ones. In The Power of Myth, Joseph Campbell said, I think that what we're seeking is an experience of being alive, so that our life experiences on the purely physical plane will have resonance within our own innermost being and reality, so that we actually feel the rapture of being alive. Life is meant to be lived. Living is a verb that requires our conscious and active participation. Without action, application, and practice, we aren't living. We are merely existing. Stephen Robinson, the founder of 52 Skills, believes that as we grow older, we become more comfortable and stable, tending to stay in the same place, both physically and mentally. As he explains, it seems like we live our lives in a constant state of maintenance, working a job that we don't necessarily enjoy to buy the things that maintain and elevate our comfort level. And 20 years later, we wake up and realize we've spent our lives maintaining rather than living. All of us are at the risk of falling into that safe routine unless we intentionally switch paths and let loose our natural curiosity. Think of the things you can't do, but would like to be able to do. It can be something simple, such as juggling or baking bread, playing tennis, or playing a musical instrument, or as exciting as learning to water ski, skydive, or flying a plane. If you're curious enough, you can learn to do anything, but don't just choose to learn things that you are naturally good at. Instead, choose to learn things that you have a natural interest in. Have fun discovering new wonders. Mary O'Malley, in What's in the Way is the Way, wrote, "Something very extraordinary is happening here. There are no ordinary moments in your life." And in the Declaration of Principles, Ernest Holmes wrote this: "We believe that heaven is within us and that we experience it to the degree that we become conscious of it." Alchemy is recognizing the extraordinary is inherent within the ordinary. It is revealing of what is already present within. The butterfly already exists in the caterpillar. The mighty oak is already within the acorn. And orchards are already within the apple seed. Awe and wonder are present in the modest, ordinary things. One form is transmuted into a higher form as its truest essence is revealed. The ordinary really is extraordinary. And there is already an extraordinary spiritual being within you. With a bit of practice and creativity, seeing the world with curiosity becomes a natural part of our worldview. and we tune into the majesty that is all around us. O'Malley wrote that true alchemy is about transforming unconsciousness into consciousness. Curiosity is where the magic happens. So let's be more curious this year. And in The Alchemist, Paulo Coelho wrote, "The world is only the visible aspect of God." And what alchemy does is to bring spiritual perfection into contact with the material plane. The more we are conscious of our own truest nature and truest essence, our divinity and our oneness with all, the more every aspect of our individual lives is transmuted into a higher expression of life. It is in the daily living that we encounter the divine. Daily practice is where it's at. Ernest Holmes wrote this: "We arrive at consciousness of unity only in such a degree as we see that what we are looking for, we are looking with and looking at." So this year, let's look at living our best year yet. We envision a world that works for everyone and all of creation. And our mission at the Centers for Spiritual Living globally is to provide spiritual tools for personal and global transformation. And at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta, it is to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. Personal and global transformation happen in our daily lives and in our everyday experiences. It's important to cultivate a sense of wonder and interest wherever we are and appreciate the everyday experiences of play, creativity, emotions, having a physical body, relationships, nature, work, finances, home, and community. And each month this year, we will focus on one of these areas and explore what it means to live everyday wonder through day-to-day experiences. We'll look at fresh insights, timely ideas, and practical tools for personal and global transformation. John Gage, an artist, philosopher, and considered one of the most influential 20th century composers, wrote this: "We are involved in a life that passes understanding, and our highest business is our daily life." Guru Nanak, the founder of the Sikh tradition, said, "Truth is high, but higher still is truthful living." It is not enough to know spiritual truth. We must live it, experience it, and allow ourselves to be transformed by it. The truth is, there is only one life, and we are all one. The truth is, the universe is magnificent and beauty is everywhere. The truth is, there is only the eternal now. The truth is divine wisdom is ever present and available, and we are divinely guided and governed. The truth is that we prove it when we live it. This month, we will have opportunities to explore these truths and to live them. Mary O'Malley wrote, "In what's in the way is the way, something very extraordinary is happening here. There is no ordinary moments in your life." And that takes us to our affirmation for the week. I recognize the ordinary in the ordinary. And so now it's our time for mindful giving and financial support of your spiritual home, our spiritual home. And we rely on your support to continue our center here in Puerto Vallarta so that we can continue offering this powerful teaching of the science of mind. We bless the financial gifts that you give today, and every donation is appreciated, whether it's $5 or $50, or even just the cost of a cup of coffee. And donations can be made using our PayPal on our website. And our website is www.cslpv.org. When you arrive on the landing page, you'll see a donate button. And when you click on that, it will take you to PayPal, where you can make your donation in whichever manner you choose. If you would like to send in a paper check, then you can do so by addressing it to CSLPV number 403, 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, V1Y8N1. So if you'd like to join me in together saying our offertory affirmations. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So if you would like to have a one-on-one connection for spiritual mind treatment to assist you with change or whatever you are experiencing in life, please connect with me. And if you would like to commit to being a member of CSL Puerto Vallarta for this year, or if you would like to be on our board of trustees, please contact me so that you can be sent the current form. And I'd also like to remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook page, and also to like them. If you are interested in learning more about the science of mind teaching, we also offer courses online and in person, as well as workshops and book studies. So if you have something in mind, let me know and we'll discuss it. And in the meantime, let's continue with practicing peace. We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions can create ripples of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with compassion, kindness, and consideration. And it also includes standing up against injustice. May peace and love be with you. Thank you for coming and sharing this time together. Peace and blessings to all. Namaste.